Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Untitled Chapter, and welcome to Metroid Fusion Tech Game Boy Advance. So, this game is actually canonically the 4th Metroid game in the entire series, Metroid 4, they see right there. So, I'm going to be doing a bunch of lore and story dumping throughout the entire run, kind of prep you all for Metroid Dread coming out in a month, which is Metroid 5. So, yeah, that's my plan for this run, along of course, 100% in the game, that's pretty important too. So in this run we actually skip the intro normally when we go into the speedrun. So I'm gonna try and just like summarize that in like a minute or so before we start this run. So essentially, how this game starts off is Samus is on a mission to planet SR388, which is where Metroid 2 takes place. And during that mission, she kills an enemy there, and it spawns this mysterious yellow parasite called X Parasites, which happens to infect her suit, and she goes into a very critical condition. And thankfully, the scientists on board her ship ended up saving her in the end and creating a vaccine for the X Parasites. So, but before then, as she got absorbed into her DNA, so her DNA currently is an amalgamation of Chozo, human, and also X Parasite DNA. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, that's what's going on right now with this. From there, they also made a suit here called the Fusion Suit. You can see it here, it's blue. It looks really, really cool. I love it. Yeah, from there, that suit's made, so that's how she lost all her powers, essentially, from Super Metroid, the game that came out before this. Or, I guess technically Other Ren came out before this, but yeah, that too. And from there, she goes to investigate the BSL, the Biological Space Laboratories, which is where Distress came from, essentially. And that's where we are now. Her ship lands on the BSL, and then we start Metroid Fusion. So that being said, I'm ready to go anytime. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so yeah, here we are. So right off the bat, we're actually talking to a computer called, I'm referring to them as Adam. In general, that's just like, we don't know they're Adam until later, but we'll just call them Adam for now. But they're inside your ships, or inside the computers inside this area, and yeah. Anyways, here's one of the hardest tricks in the run, just right off the bat. See if I can get this. We're just gonna do a bunch of wall jumps. Almost perfect, but still very good. Very nice, very nice. I can't complain about that. That's usually very early reset point if you feel that at all. So yeah, just because it's hard movement right at the beginning of the run. But yeah, I'll be I'm mashing as fast as I can through all the different text here, essentially. That's what we'll be doing. Adam tells us in this case to actually go and investigate this area over here. Might be an enemy here, it might be of use. This is the first part of the game that you have to kill an enemy, then we get out of there, basically. Do it as fast as we can. It's kind of the first part of the game where we encounter X Parasites, and you're supposed to kind of absorb that, and you're just like, whoa, we can actually absorb it now, it's crazy. And it gives its health back, basically. It's really cool. But, of course, speedrun, so we just ignore it. But yeah, Adam here tells us about all the X Parasites, what they do, and how our suit can actually absorb it and use it for our own benefit now, which is really cool. Everyone else says it's very dangerous, and we gotta watch out for them. And also mutate very quickly. They're very intelligent creatures, actually. And it marks a little target on a map right there, which we need to go to. We're essentially trying to get all our powers back there. That was some nice movements. We're trying to get all our powers back, so the first thing we gotta do is go get missiles, and then go take out that target marked on our map. So that's what we're gonna do. If you can see with my movement right here, you can see that I'm actually shooting as soon as I finish up on top of the platform. I'll be doing that throughout the entire run. Essentially, it just allows me to move a little bit faster after each jump onto a platform, which is just, it adds a lot, it adds up over the course of the run. This run is very, to lack of a better term, non-busted in a way. So anywhere I can save time like that is good. This run's all about saving the frames everywhere, so yeah. And speaking of which, during these little loading text parts, we just hold A for this. We don't have to mash it all for it until we get to the very end. Bam. It's very good. Now it's gonna go right up here. We have all the stations right here. Or all the rooms, I guess. Data room, navigation room, save room, and a recharge room. But we're going to the day room here. This is where we get missiles. We press R and then press B to actually shoot them in the first place. Right now we're just pressing B to, you know, shoot B normally. And now unfortunately after we just got the day room missiles there, the power cat shuts off. So we're gonna have to find another way out of the room that we just went into here. So we're just gonna go do that. So we go right over here, and there's actually a pipe on the wall we can break. Then I just did it preemptively because I know where it is. And here we go. A little bit of movement over here in general. We'll also be collecting our first tank, missile tank very soon. First time we need to get in the entire game. There are exactly 100 items in the entire run. They all count for 1%, so yeah. We actually get 2 of them, by the way. I should have mentioned that. We get 2 missile tanks right at the bat. We use this well in the 8% run, because it allows us to just have enough missiles for this boss fight coming up here. This is an eye door. So eye doors are very random. They appear before every boss fight in the game. And they shoot between 1 and 4 beams, or between 0 and 4 beams every time. I got a 3 beam there, it's not too bad. It's also random how fast they open up as well too. If you're very, very lucky, you can get 12 beams there, but I'm pretty sure no one's ever gotten that. I want to say the highest anyone's ever gotten is like 10, maybe 11. It's very rare to get 4 beams in a row, essentially, but it could happen. And it could happen twice if you're extremely unlucky. But anyways, this is Arachnus right here. He's gonna form up in a second. He's very loud as well too. We have to hope he doesn't roll like that, so unfortunately it's a little time loss. He might roll again too, which is also very unfortunate. Yeah, he rolled again. He's 1 hit away from dying, by the way. Oh, he's 2 hits away. Well, I got some missiles. I got some green X's here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Then we're gonna do something called a double missile. See if I can get it right here. Yep, there we go. So I essentially shot 2 missiles on the same frame is what I did. We'll be doing that for every single Core X, which spawns in after you defeat the main boss of like each boss fight, really. So after I defeat Arachnus there, a Core X will spawn in, and I just do double missiles to destroy it faster. Because normally when you shoot a missile at it, it has like 3-ish seconds of invincibility. So the more double missiles you can get, the more time you save throughout the entire run. It's just 3 seconds, but it adds up like throughout the entire thing. So you do that for every boss fight. But yeah, this game's pretty cool. For now, we're just going to be running all the way back over here, going to the next navigation room, talking to Adam, and then going down a long elevator. Okay, Adam's going to tell us to start exploring the other sectors of this area. We're currently in the main deck of the BSL. We have to go explore Sector 1 now, which is currently open up to us. I forgot to mention earlier too, but Adam opened up the level 0 doors, which are just the regular doors in this game. On the way over here, we're going to get another missile tank, just right over here. We can get it now because we have the Morph Ball after defeating Arachnus. I forgot to mention that. We have the Morph Ball now after defeating Arachnus. That's pretty cool. Allows us to go through tight passages just like this by just morphing on through. But now we have a very inconspicuous elevator cutscene right here. So, this is the main villain of the game right here. It is us, essentially. This is the SAX. It is an ex-parasite that took over Samus's suits. Look at that face. Oh my god. Terror. Pure fear. But yeah. It's an ex-parasite that took over a suit after it infected us on Planet SR388. That's what it is. And it's just running around like a big, massive zombie of destruction, essentially. It's really cool, but also very, very terrifying. We cannot defeat it with our current weapons, so our current goal is just in general to survive and just avoid it as much as possible. That is our goal. That's what we're doing lore-wise in the game right now. And that's just kind of just what we're doing throughout the entire run as a whole. And of course, stopping all the stuff it's going to be doing to us. And just to the space station in general. But yeah, now we're in Sector 1. And we're going to try and destroy all of the... what's it called again, actually? All the different fans around here. I forget exactly what it's called. It'll come to me eventually. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. There are 5 of them in this area, and we'll be getting them in a certain order. Just because doing it in a certain order is faster. I got hurt from that. That's fine. Those bubbles make a big bubble if you're not careful there, so you gotta get through them as fast as possible. There's like something reactor, I think it's called. I forget. Either way. Here's a cool little strat we're gonna be doing through this. We're gonna destroy the enemies here. Oops, I forgot to aim upwards. It was cool though. It would have been cool, trust me. But you know what's cool? This game. This game's pretty cool. Anyways. There's a fan over here we can destroy, but we're not gonna be doing that right now. It's actually faster to do it a little bit later. So yeah. Threat Sector 1 here, our goal is to actually just keep as many misses as we can. It's very important that we do so, because if we get hurt at all, the game will actually give us less missiles. The way the drops work in this game in general is if you have full health, you'll get missile drops every time. You get green X's every single time. But if you have 5 health missing, like I do currently right now, the game will probably mostly just give you health until you finally get health. Though, weirdly enough, that fan always gives me a green X whenever I destroy it, which is cool. We take those for sure. There's one right up here as well. Oh yeah, I think it's also random as far as I'm aware whether... Oh, got away a little bit. I think it's a little random as well when the doors unlock after you destroy these things. Could be wrong about that one. I think it might also depend on how fast you get to the door as well. I could be wrong. Could be right. I don't know. Something like that. Oh, I was not a jump. I gotta jump. That's how you advance in this game. You gotta jump around. Jump up, and get down. But yeah, going right through there. We're almost at the boss of this area as well. We're super close. Got one more room to go through. Gonna jump off this cliff there, just shoot two beams, and then go over here. And let's see what luck we get. So far, so good. All right. Oh, pretty good. Ah, almost perfect. There's 2 beams. Give me a third? Nope. Alright, that's fine. I'll take it. Alright, so this is the Beam Corex. We'll fight these a few times throughout the entire run. This is the first time we can carry one. It'll give us Charge Beam. And check out this strat I learned recently. Hopefully I did this right. Nah, I didn't do it right. So you can do a double missile on the Beam Corex, which is really tight. I was trying to do that right there, but again, it's really tight and really difficult. I only learned a strat like a few weeks ago, but it's one of those things that if you can go for it, and it could save you time. Sometimes it won't. That's okay. It's really hard to get double missiles on Beam Corex in particular because they can only be heard in their like eye on the front. They can't be heard all around them like the regular Corexes can. Another fan right up here. Oops. I forgot to point it out, by the way, but there's actually a little Nintendo GameCube graphic, for whatever reason, on the fan itself. I don't know why, but it's cool. Look out for it real quickly if you have a keen eye on the very next one I encountered in like 10 seconds or so. Another example of just beams being very useful right there, allowing us to climb up that area a little bit faster by just shooting it as soon as I go on the platform. Yeah, see if we can spot it right here. It's in the top right corner. There we go. And now we destroyed all 5 of those, and with that, we can just get out of here. We can skedaddle, we can leave. And I think for now, let's get a donation while we're leaving.
Alrighty, so I don't have any new donations in at the moment. However, your incentive, we are only about $50.90 away from seeing the secret message Easter egg. So if anybody would like to see that, please be sure to get some donations in before the end of the run.
I think you absolutely want to see that. It's a pretty funny Easter egg, honestly.
I enjoy Easter eggs. They're very colorful. So if anyone would like to let me see very colorful Easter eggs, please. We're very, very close.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. And now, for now in the game, we're going to be going over to Sector 2. It's the only other sector we can go to currently because the other ones are locked off by different doors, which we have not found the key for, essentially. So, yeah. And I think Samus right here is kind of reminiscing about Adam in particular, if I recall correctly, at least. Adam, lore-wise, was her commanding officer on the previous mission, which is canonically Metroid Other M. And in that game, spoiler alert, Adam actually dies at one point. So she kind of reminisces about him and like how the computer here sounds a lot like Adam. So I guess keep that in mind. Or anything else? And M apparently is also checking out what that creature was that Samson carried on the elevator. And it confirms it is the SAX, this terrifying creature right here. And it just tells us to just if you find the SAX, essentially just run away, just leave. You cannot defeat it right now. It is too powerful for you. You need more firepower. You need more weapons in general in order to actually defeat it. And then it also tells us to go to get the bomb upgrade right here, which we need to get open up level 1 doors for. That's what the L1, L2, L3, L4 on the top right of each navigation room screen is. That's just the door indicator essentially. So in Sector 2, this area is more jungly, more foresty, tropical-y. That's what it is. There's all these giant bugs everywhere. They're called I forget what they're called actually. I feel like I should know this. Zoros? I think it's Zoros. Yeah, they're Zoros. They do 45 damage to you, which in 8% matters a lot more because you don't have as many E-tanks here, but 9% still actually matters a good amount because we need to have a good amount of health, and not getting hurt by them while also going as fast as we can is very good. We don't actually get healed at all until we get to the E-tank right before the boss fights in Sector 2, which we're pretty far away from still currently. So yeah, and that switch there just unlocked the level 1 doors. Now we can go and just go get the bomb upgrade. Whenever these Zoros are going towards you right there, it's really hard to get 2 misses on them. Just the frame window gets just like a lot tighter. That's all. That's what it comes down to. There we go. Ah, I missed it. There's one frame right there to actually run from that platform and jump on top of that giant platform there, but it's all good. Now we got bombs. We go in the morph ball and press B, and it lays a bomb down. In this game, there are no bomb jumping except for in very niche situations, I guess. But we'll get into that when it's relevant. For now, we can use bombs to open this part up right here. So we'll be doing that and getting another missile tank right there. And now we gotta hope for some good luck on these enemies. That's not good luck right there. We gotta hope we don't get hurt as much by those Zoros. They do a ton of damage. Ah, close. Almost had that one. Another upgrade right up here. Oops, I did not hit the other block there. Only got the one. That's all good. Cool. This will be Zoros doing trolling down here as well. They tend to like to do that a lot. You can bomb jump like in these short patches right here, but bomb jumping like you I guess would traditionally think of in a Metroid game, like just like place the bomb over and over again to kind of do it infinitely. Not really a thing in this game, just because it explodes way too slowly. So it's more just used for utility than anything else. There's a blue Zoro down here, which is very rare to see. But the one down here, the blue Zoros do a lot more damage and take a lot of HP to actually destroy. I'm going to try and avoid it like that. There we go. And see if I can get this right here. I'm going to try and get out of here before that bomb block respawns right up here. Got it. Nice. That saves a few seconds. Very good. Oh, I got really close to hitting that pancake there. I don't know the name of those enemies, by the way, but everyone calls them pancakes. I call them pancakes as well. They're just very flat and jump around. Jump up, and get down. I don't know. I just got a song stuck in my head, I guess, today. Very nice right there. Something to note, by the way, of Charge Beam, I forgot to even mention it entirely, but it is a very OP beam in general. Charge Beam has 3 parts to it. It has, like, or I guess technically 2 of them. Essentially what it has is like a beam right in the middle of it, and then 2 kind of flares around it, which do a lot of damage. And it's very good, because it can destroy iDoors in 1 hit just like that. That's very, very good. And notice very good? Luck. And this boss is very luck-based right here. This is Zozobeam. It can jump between 3 and 12 times. So chat, I want you to take a guess. Guess somewhere between 3 and 12, see if you can get it right. Actually, it's 4 and 12 now. Guess between 4 and 12. Let's go from number of jumps here before he opens up so I can hurt him. This is 2 right here. Nice. This phase you can jump between 1 and 4. This last phase you jump between 2 and 5 times. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is pretty good, honestly. That's either average or above average. I think I've gotten 4 before. I've for sure gotten 5 a few times before. 5 is very good luck if I can ever get that. And pretty clean. Look at that. And with that, we get the high jump and the spring ball upgrades. It's just 2 in 1 for us. Now we can jump a lot higher like this, and with spring ball, we can jump with a morph ball. It's really cool. And now I'm actually doing something called the Sax Skip very soon. And for that, I'm actually going to do a safety save here, because if I mess it up, the run is over. I have not saved until now, so you might as well just be safe here. This is a trick exclusive to 100%, the way we do it at least. You can do this also in 8% if you're crazy and want to save 10 seconds. But in 100% it's a lot easier because you can actually tank one of SX's hits. So SX will always shoot a missile right here, and then sometimes SX will... Oh, we're good, don't worry. We'll be at 1 health for a bit, but it's okay. Don't worry about it, we're good. You'll hear some beeps, but it's fine. But yeah, essentially SX will shoot its missile towards you, and it'll knock you to the left if it goes correctly. If it goes incorrectly, what happened there can happen, and thankfully I get out of it because it'll shoot the missile at me usually after it frees me with the ice beam that it has. But oh, I'm actually dead from that, so we gotta try that again. I jumped a little high there and went right between the wall and the gap there. It happens, it's all good. We'll try that again. Hopefully we get a lot more cleanly this time. This is why I safety saved, because that can happen where I get 1 health for a bit until I get out of the sector, or like I can just die right here and you know, that'd be run over if I was grinding this run. But it's a marathon. We ain't grinding this. It's fine if no PB. I don't expect it. Nice. Okay, we got it again. We got some more beep strats here. It's all good. If this ever happened to me in like a PB attempt, I'd usually actually not go for the recharge station at the very end of the sector here. I'd actually just go straight into Sector 4 and hope for some yellow X drops. Just so I wouldn't waste like 5 seconds, just get all my health back and stuff. Let's try this jump again. There we go. I don't know why I failed it last time. I don't need to fail that one. That's all good. There's no more enemies on the way out of here, so that's actually the last enemy I had to worry about. Just like that. And then we're gonna get some health right here because it's a marathon. I don't want to risk anything right now. Like I said, we ain't PBing, it's all good. We're having fun here, that's the important thing. But yeah, now we're going to a new sector. We're going to Sector 4, Aqua. Every sector has like a little subtitle to it. In this case, Sector 4 is just AQA, which is just Aqua. Sector 2 is TRO, Tropical. We'll see Sector 6 Knock for Nocturnal later. It's a very dark sector in general. And then like Sector 5 Arc for its like Arctic. It's there, it's there. It's cool to detail it in general. There's the last scrolling text for a while, by the way. And Sector 4 is right over here. Sector 4 personally is my favorite sector of the entire game. Absolutely love it. It is very nice. Just very fun to move around in this sector in general, and just, I love the music. Love the boss fights in here. Or boss fight? I think there's only one actually, now that I think about it. Because like later on when we get back here, it's actually not really a boss fight. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, well there we go. Either way, it's really cool. It's a really cool area. For now we gotta get through a lot of text here. And I gotta say as well too, it's actually the one sector we actually enter in from the left. All the other ones we actually enter from the right. But what I'm telling us here is we need to actually go take out Ceres, who is a very large, sort of sea creature-esque creature, I guess. Very large creature that's primarily in the water. And we gotta take it out because it's kind of trying to destroy a sector just a little bit. So we're gonna go over there and try and do that. Now we're gonna vibe to the music, it's very good. Metroid games in general just have like a very vibey soundtrack, if that makes any sort of sense. It's very comfy in general, and like never really in your face most of the time. It always sounds really good. On the way over to Ceres, we actually collect a few items, such as this one right over here. Bad spawn right there, because we have to actually destroy it. If we got a good spawn, you wouldn't have to destroy it, fish at all. Oops, that was not a good spawn either from that crab. It's all good though, it's all good. Not a big deal, because we actually can E-Tank right here, in case we're low on health. This is the E-Tank that I would go for anyways, if I, like, had 1 health out of Sector 2 on PvP pace. Oops. This area is just one giant dead end, essentially. We just have to get that E-Tech real quick and then get out of here. Oops, I shot the missile downwards. Oh, beam. There we go. Thank you. So instead of using the ladder at the very top of this area, we're actually going to blow it up with bombs and then just jump away across. Oops, and then go up here, just like that. That was actually really smooth. I didn't think I'd get that second ouch there. These enemies are called ouches, by the way. It's pretty great. So like O-W-T-C-H, I think, but yeah. These bombs get through here, and then this room's got a lot of wall jumping and just verticality in general. Hopefully this goes pretty well. Oops. There we go. Not bad at all. I'll take it. Oops. Save before I miss the wall jump, but don't worry about it. There's a little hole in the wall here in the save room. We just go through here, and that allows us to get to where Saris is. Who was just inside this tank right here? Oh, wait, what happened? Where'd he go? Oh, no. Well, so we gotta investigate this. He's gotta get past the eye door there, given just, you know, how it's been recently for us. Just our luck. So it's actually, real talk, this upcoming fight of Saris here is actually pretty difficult. Ideally, though, if I do this fight correctly, I destroy Saris in 2 charge beams. If I shoot a charge beam inside of Saris here with correct timing, then I think it's pretty good right there. I'll do half of its health. I'll literally do 50% of its health. It's crazy. I gotta react right here. There we go. Very nice. Oh my goodness. Nice. Very good fight right there. And then we got Destroy the Core X. Get another double missile right here. Oops. But I can get a rebound right here. It's all good. There we go. Very clean fight. Very good Saris fight. I make it look a lot easier than it is. Trust me on that one. That fight is a big killer. It's very luck-based after you, like, for every single phase that it does. I guess movement's very, very luck-based. And with that, actually, we get Speed Booster here, which is one of my favorite powers in the entire game. Makes great sounds and also allows us to kind of, you know, just move around very quickly for a bit after we run for a certain amount of time. And we can also store Speed Booster 2 using what's called Shine Spark, allowing us to just go and allows us basically just like move really quickly in one direction, any direction that we want to. That'd be useful a lot, especially for the items in the game, to use that good amount. For now, though, we actually currently can't get out of this. We actually currently can't get out of this sector, so we're gonna find a way out of here. The reason for that being is the water is actually currently electrified. There's a bunch of live wires in the water here, so we currently just can't leave until we at least, like, you know, lower the wire level. So that's what we're doing right now. And the way to do that is just right past this blue door right here. And we couldn't access this before because we need a speed booster to break those blocks right there. Now if this is 80%, we actually try to start back to the right there, but unfortunately it's not in this case because I can't show off the cool move there because I need that missile. That's all good, it's all good. Oops. There we go. And now we're gonna go down here and just leave. In order to do so, we need to get another Shine Spark, which I'm gonna set for right here. Just gotta destroy those crabs first. And then use this Shine Spark right here to get this missile tank very quickly. But hold A after it's the wall here so I can just immediately grab the ledge again. And now we're just gonna leave. Bam. That's to destroy 2 crabs in this room here. This golden crab can sometimes take a little bit to spawn, just like that. It's random. No worries though. X parasites are very weird. Oops. Like I said earlier, this is the one sector we actually entered from the left, or entered from the right. Or we actually entered from the left. I was right. That's correct. Anyways, directions. Yeah, that's how it is. The other ones we start going into the sector from the right, and this one going from the left. So there we go. It's pretty weird. I don't know why this is the one that's like this, but yeah. For now, though, we actually need to go to Sector 3 and get another upgrade. This one is for the super missiles. It makes our missiles a bit more powerful in general. It's really cool. I actually like this one a lot. Wish to use it a little bit longer than we do, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself with that one. Also, right there, actually, story Shine Spark on the navigation room pad there. We'll be doing that for every single one for the rest of the game. It saves like a second or so doing that, but it all adds up in the end. Like I said at the very beginning of the run, this is a run where like saving the frames everywhere is very essential. You absolutely have to in order to get a pretty good time in this game. So yeah, I think Pyro is supposed to be like Pyro, probably. It's more of like a deserty sector in general. That's what Sector 3 is. It's very dry. It's very you know, it's very dry. It's pretty cool though. In order to actually get to the day room in this area though, or in this sector, we need to unlock the level 2 doors, the green ones. So that's what Adam's telling us right now. We gotta go do that first. A little detour on the way over there. No biggie, no biggie. So something charging, by the way, I'd like to mention until now is that if I charge a beam or anything through a door and then let go of it, it'll fire in the very first frame. So just keep that in mind for later when it's more relevant. But just want to say that right now because I forgot to say it earlier about charge beam. It's kind of a cool little detail about it. Oops, I need to set up for a another Shine Spark right here. You can just barely get it right there. It's very nice. Oops, nice. Yeah, you have to lock level 2 doors to get in this room, but the block is on the other side. So in order to get through there, you have to just destroy those Shine Spark and bomb blocks there. And now we can access a lot of areas in general. Lore-wise in the game, whenever you unlock a new set of doors like this, more enemies that normally wouldn't be in that sector or in that area in general, they just have access to that area now, which is kind of a scary thought in the way. But yeah, this game in general is like, I forgot that you mentioned this. Okay, so anyways, I got a cool little Shine Spark here. I say 3 or 4 seconds. It's very difficult to get that one. You have to destroy a Fuster block and then store a Shine Spark like on the block before it's Fuster block essentially. It's like a very tight frame window to get that, and I got it right there. We take those. Speaking of very tight tricks as well, there's actually one coming up here called Data Spark that I rarely get, but maybe I'll get this run. We'll see. I'm gonna try and like skid on the ground a little bit and then store a Shine Spark, and if I do it correctly, I'll have a little bit more. Oh, I didn't do it correctly at all. I skidded a little too far there, unfortunate, but you have a very small frame window to actually look left and then Shine Spark out of this room if I did it correctly. It's tricky, but yeah. We just got some missiles, by the way. Our missiles now are more powerful. It can destroy things we couldn't destroy before. So that's pretty cool. For now, we're gonna trigger the boss fight right there, which is with a boss named Box. It's the security robot. But first, we're gonna get this missile right over here because it's just convenient. Those purple barrier thingies, I don't know what to call them. They're locked with certain missiles, which is why we couldn't go. Which actually never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself on that one, but yeah. Just know they're locked with certain missiles. And now it's time for Box. If I do this fight correctly, it looks really, really cool. Hopefully, I can. I'm gonna try to hurt him as soon as the camera here, so he stops moving, just like that. Oops, I'm not doing it correctly, but it's all good. It's all good. Check this out. Just make myself correctly here. I can shoot a lot of missiles at him. And I had one, it was one away. That's all good. That was still a decent fight. That fight's pretty difficult in general because like it's hard to hit him a lot of the time. So we gotta shoot a lot of diagonal shots at him and hope that goes well. We're gonna charge another Shine Spark right here. And fun fact about Shine Spark, or Speed Booster in general, you can actually destroy bomb blocks with it, just like that. Very useful in general, I'd say. And with that, that's all we need in this sector, so we're just gonna get the heck out of here. I think for now, if you have any donations, might be a good time to read them out.
Thank you. We actually do have a $25 donation from Diamond Crafter A saying, "Loving the marathon so far. Keep up the great work, everyone." And that does bring us $25 closer to seeing that secret message Easter egg. So we only need about $24.90 more for that. There's still a little bit of time.
Let's get it, people. Let's go.
Yeah, there's still some time to get in or get donations in for that incentive, and some more incentives also just opened up for Pokemon Puzzle League and rolled out. So that includes Pokemon Choice, Swag Chain Showcase. If anybody has never seen Pokemon Puzzle League, that is a wild game, and to see a Swag Chain Showcase for that, you will say, wow.
Tayman is also incredible at that game, so you don't want to miss that run as well.
Oh my gosh, indeed.
He's incredibly good at it.
Yep, and then for rolled out, we can choose or character choice as well as a difficult level showcase. I would also like to add, if I may, the bid war for Kirby Air Ride to pick the color of the Kirby that we use. Currently, there's actually $5 in there. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Let me see. What color Kirby are we doing?
Give me blue Kirby.
Let's take
Blue
a
Kirby,
peek.
blue Kirby.
I think it needs to, hold on. Oh, right now we are looking at blue Kirby in the lead.
Let's go!
I was
I
scared.
used more of a lead.
I was scared because if there was still 0, that would make Kirby sad, and making Kirby cry is a crime at
Agreed.
the federal level. So,
Agreed.
yes. So get those donations in to pick the color of your Puyo Boyo.
Boyo! Alright, so I'm gonna actually preface this a little bit right now. So in Sector 6, right after the boss fight, I'm gonna go for a very difficult trick that's like, it saves 1 second if you get it, but it's very hard. But I'm gonna go for it anyways because it's a marathon, I might as well show it off. I learned this route for the marathon, so yeah. If I get it within 5 tries, who in the chat's gonna donate $5? I'm just saying, it's like, come on, like, someone do it. Someone take me up on that challenge there. Let's get that secret message med. That'll help out a lot. But anyways, this is Sector 6. Everything is very dark in here, in general. There's also these ice X's that escape from Sector 5, which is the frozen sectors, Sector 5 arc, as I mentioned earlier. So we gotta worry about them. They do AE damage to you if you're not careful, if you get hit by them, so gotta run as much as you can. Then I place a bomb right there, which will destroy that block. And then get the E-Tank, which just explodes while we're while the animation for that's going off. And now right here, we're gonna go all the way over here and oh no. Here's SAX again. We're gonna try and get past them. And the way to do that is we're gonna just get up here and then shoot their ankles with a beam. And if I do the right time, they'll turn around and come after me. Just like that, and then we're just gonna go past them. This part, casually, is like a lot more scary because you're kind of just waiting there for a while until the SX just leaves the room naturally. But in a speedrun, you have to do that, and it's also very scary. But I'm used to it, I guess. Just like that right there. That was pretty smooth in general. The room is actually pretty difficult. I struggle with it sometimes. Oh yeah, Super Missiles, by the way, take the place of Charge Beam now for destroying eye doors. You can just do it in 1 hit now, which is nice. And now this Corex here actually absorbed the data from the data room here. We're supposed to get the various suit from here, which allows us to survive cold temperatures, such as Sector 5. But now it has the ability to do that, and we're going to have to destroy it. This is a giant Corex fight. We're going to get damage boosted by him, and then shoot a Charge Beam inside of him, which does full damage, and 4 hits and it's down. Now we can destroy the regular Corex, now that's shrunk it down. We're going to try to go for some dumb missiles right here, which is hard because there's no walls to jump off, so I have to do kind of a stall there in the air, and nice. That was good. I got 2 of them. And with that, we got the various suit, aka the mustard suit. It is very ugly. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go for a very hard trick now to get a missile tank a little earlier than intended. 1 second earlier to be exact. But I'm going to go for this because I learned it. Check it out. See if I can get it. Almost got it right there, actually. Oh, second try. There we go. Hope someone in chat said they donate for that. But yeah. That's actually not done. We're actually not done with the trick just yet because we do have to get the missile tank at the very top of that room. Which is how you normally get that missile tank there. You have to fall down for it. Notice the behavior of the ice X's here, by the way. At the very beginning of this sector, they're all coming towards us because, well, we couldn't do anything about them. Now we can because we have the various suits. Ah, I messed it up. That's fine. We'll get through here. What I did there is very risky in general. Yeah, now they're all running away from us. Now that we have the various suits. Oops, I keep missing that wall jump there. That's really weird. I'll just grab the ledge, I guess. Yeah, now they're all just running away from us because, well, we are no longer we're actually like a threat now to them instead of, you know, us being scared to run into them because, you know, it does a lot of damage to us. So alright, for now we're just gonna leave the sector once again. I'll be doing a lot of stuff like what's right there, like preemptively firing a missile just in case it gets like the luck that requires that. Sometimes the enemies in this area are a bit random where they spawn in, so we gotta be careful of that. Those puffers that you saw there, these things look like giant gas sacks, like right here, the blue things. Whenever you hit them, they fire out like a little poison cloud all around them, so you gotta be careful of that. I try to be away from them whenever I have to get past them.
Do I have a hot second to interject?
Go for it.
All right, we are about $11 away from the secret message Easter egg. I do have a few extra donations in. First of all, I have an anonymous $100 donation.
Ooh, let's go.
This is going towards the F-Zero. Is it called the Screwdrive Showcase? I want to make sure I say that right. Yes, Screwdrive Shortcut Showcase. Yes. All it says is Bergie. Bergie. And then I have an anonymous $20 donation with no comments. And another anonymous $25 donation saying, hello from the audience. I heard you need $25.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hello over to that.
So once again, about $11 away from the Metroid Fusion secret Easter egg. We're about $50 away from the F-Zero showcase. And we are still with Kirby Colors is still open.
Blue Kirby, blue Kirby, blue Kirby, let's go! My phone just fell in my pocket, that was weird. Anyways. Yeah, it did, what the heck, how'd that happen? I'm putting it up here. Anyways, we're going to Sector 5 now, the very last sector we have not gone to just yet. Our goal here is just to get the upgrade in this area, which is going to be ice missiles. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, because of this, our super missiles are actually going to get overridden with ice missiles. And ice missiles just actually freeze enemies, and that's really about it. Which for a lot of enemies makes it so it goes from a 1-hit kill to a 2-hit kill once you get ice missiles, which has been unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's a lot of really nice movement and smooth movement in general in Sector 5 here. Hopefully I can show it off pretty well. A lot of cool tricks in general too. It's nice. Now on the way over here, we're going to destroy his enemies that are just on the ground right here with these missiles while we have them. Now let's do this. These enemies right here move around. They're called zoomers. I just want to point that out real quick. I don't know why it's their name. But yeah, we have to avoid them because they're pretty quick once they do notice us. Oh, hello. I gotta do that speed booster low again. That's fine though, it's all good. That zoomer gets in the way sometimes. There we go. I should have shot that beam. That's why I charged it, but I did not shoot it. Unfortunate. Wait, I'm surprised I missed. It's not been smooth so far, but you know what? Maybe someday it will be. It's all good though, no worries. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, but our goal here is actually to unlock the level 3 doors now, which once again, according to the lore, means that more enemies that normally wouldn't have access to certain areas now have access to them. And level 3 doors are right here. This allows us to get to the day room there, which is the reason why we're unlocking them. And now we can get ice missiles. So yeah. This next room is very vertical in general. We're going to be destroying a few enemies on the way up here that are getting in their way. We're going to just grab the ledge right here, just like that, just to destroy that enemy there. Whenever we go into a morph ball, it automatically shoots our charge beam. And also whenever we go into a door like this and let go of our charge beam, it'll shoot on the first frame, which allows us to destroy, to hit that gate there essentially and just get through as fast as we can. And same with this gate right here. Makes it so we don't have to stop at all, and that's saves the frames. That's what this run's all about, saving the frames everywhere. And there we go, now we have ice missiles. We can freeze enemies whenever we want to.
Would you like to hear some really cool news?
Oh, I would love to hear some cool news.
All right, I got an anonymous $25 donation that says, Yo Shasta, good to see you again. Please unlock Metroid next. Thanks, streamer.
No problem.
And with that, we have actually met the incentive for the Easter egg.
Let's go.
Secret message. So yeehaw.
Ooh.
And then bid wars are still open for
Nice.
Kirby colors and a bunch of other fun things. So when you do send in your donations, please make sure you check which incentives or which bids you want to submit that to. Otherwise, it will not go towards them. So keep your eyes peeled. All right. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, cool. On the way out of here, we have to just go through this path here. We couldn't before. Now we can just freeze that thing and just get out of here. Just like that. I remember back in the day, it's actually really easy to get out of this sector and miss the. It's easy to have muscle memory and just get out of this sector on accident without getting the ice missile upgrade. I think if I recall correctly, when I first got into the community, it's called pulling a secret key, because you can just go right past his door right there, which is where the day room is, and just completely forget about the ice missiles entirely. Mysterious entity in the background there, don't worry about them, they'll get to play later. Oh, wait, oops, I have ice missiles, excuse me, my bad. Foreshadowing, etc., etc. But for now, we got this little fun section. Emergency in Sector 3. So what's going on here, you might ask? Well, the SAX actually apparently hacked a computer on the space station and is currently trying to blow it up. So we gotta go stop them. We currently have about 6 minutes until it explodes. So yeah, we gotta go do that. It's in Sector 3 here. So let's go do that. Yeah. SX is a very intelligent creature, as you can tell from this. Very scarily so, in the fact that you can just, you know, do that. Now, it's actually a Metroid Fusion Spirit tradition to spam Emergency and Franker Z until the very end of this section here. So once the timer stops, essentially, right there in the corner. That's when you stop spamming that. So chat, go crazy. You have my full permission. Just go crazy. Just give me that Emergency and Franker Z spam. Give me that. This whole section that is just very, very movement-based in general. It's really cool, honestly. I like it a lot. Also, some different movement from before. Like, for instance, we have ice missiles now, so we can destroy that stretch enemy there. I don't know its actual name, but I've never talked to anyone about this game. They always call it Stretchy, so I'm gonna call it Stretchy as well. You just miss it down here, destroy these Stretchies, and then just get out of here. Just keep on moving on. I'm actually going to hold up left during this part here in particular, because I actually grab the ladder if I do that, in case I get hurt by these fireballs coming out of the lava there. We're going to try and just free these stretchies as well on the way up here. This turns a little trickier than it looks, because that's actually a move before I can just shoot that missile, if I want to shoot at the correct angle. Stretchy right there. Oops, hello. 5 minutes, main boiler explosion. I'm gonna get this, and then fun fact, if I shoot 3 missiles right here, just out of this room, that enemy always jumps there and allows you to get a little platform up to this eye door, which is perfect. And in here, we have the wide beam Corax. That's the boss we're fighting here. The Corax actually was in the shape of a scientist. Again, we're on the BSL, the Biological Space Laboratory. We're on a science lab in space, orbiting planet SR388. That's where we are currently. So it was able to mimic a scientist like it was like the last one on the ship, because everyone else turned to zombies earlier, which you might have seen like on the main deck. That's where the zombies were. There were people who kind of just died to the X's on the space station here. Also, no more spam in the chat, by the way. No more emergency frequency if y'all are spamming that. But thank you for doing so. For now, we got a little chill section in general. I like to do ASMR here just for fun on the way out of here, because it's just very chill. On my own stream, of course. I won't do it here. But yeah. Just got a little backtrack just a little bit here. We're to a big dead-end area, essentially, so we just gotta get out of here. The wide beam, though, actually is kind of a detriment more than it actually helps, though. Beam we just got, mostly because all it really does is just widen it, which in our case means it makes it hard to actually destroy some enemies a little bit faster. Because before, for regular charge beam, we're able to do a lot more damage to bosses by just shooting it entirely inside of it. That actually makes the life a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Also, it's faster to shoot ice missiles and jump off the stretches here than it is to actually... Oh, hello! Hello! It's slow to do that, though. It's slow to do that as well. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take the ladder. How about that? We're just gonna take the ladder. We're gonna go slow. As we all know, sometimes you gotta go slow to go fast. It's all good. But yeah, we're gonna do that. After our little blunder there. Now we could get a ski booster right here, or a shine spark right there, but not really useful at all. This section of the run in general is pretty chill as a whole. Because what we're going to do now is saving the animals is what we're going to be doing. Sorry Super Metroid fans, sorry GEQ fans. We're not be killing the animals this run. We actually, it is canonically the only thing we can do to the animals in this game is save them. Because on the main deck of the ship, Adam texted some life forms right there. And I spoiled their A, but those are the animals from Super Metroid that you canonically save. They happened to make their way onto the BSL, and yeah, they were able to keep themselves safe. They're very intelligent creatures. You'll see especially how intelligent they are later on the run as well. Yeah, for now we got some elevators and just some general movement on the way up there. If we have any more donations ready from the plug real quick, then by all means, I think it's a good time.
We're a little quiet right now, but Blue Kirby is still winning.
Yes!
So, you want to change that Kirby color. You can get some donations in. You can choose between the following colors: blue, brown, green, pink, purple, red, white, or yellow.
Ooh, good choices.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do a bit of a tight strat right up here. So we're gonna freeze two stretchies, but I'm gonna do it on one wall instead of like jumping across to freeze them. This is a strat I learned recently. It's really hard. Hopefully I can get this. Ah, almost got it. I have to do this real quick, actually. I gotta reload the room real quick. Actually, do they spawn up here now? They don't. Whoops. Okay, that's my bad. Let's try it again. Or not. We won't try it again. How about that? We'll do this the normal way. The way that I learned way back in the day when I learned this game. And I messed up anyways. Alright, cool. Anyways, we're gonna wait for this thing to stretch out again. Yeah! Woo! Oh well, it's fine. I went for a risky strat, it didn't pay off. It's a newer strat that I learned, it's all good. A cool strat here though that works consistently every time is that right there. What I was able to do is store a Shine Spark on, starting on a very specific block there. And then I was able to destroy the Speed Booster block there, and just store a Shine Spark immediately afterwards. It's very, very consistent setup. And here are the animals right here. The Ekkoons and Dachoras is what they're called. Fun fact, it's actually random how fast they get out of that cage there. You can lose a few seconds just from those enemies taking, or those our friends there taking forever, not enemies. What am I saying? Doesn't really matter much in this run though, but for 8%, it actually could add up a good amount. Yeah, Sam's just remarking here about just how intelligent those creatures are to be able to escape from, I forget the name of the planet that Symmetra takes place on, but escape from that planet there, and then just making their way over to this area here and staying safe. Oops, I accidentally got that ledge, but it's all good, no worries. Now, Adam actually says right here we actually have another upgrade we can get, but the only available place we can actually get the upgrade is Sector 5, so we're gonna have to go back there real quick and get the upgrade, which is Power Bombs. This will allow us to destroy the SAX a little better, just because they're actually adapting to our weapons a lot more than we currently have. Which again, very intelligent creatures. That's kind of a theme with just this game as a whole. The creatures in there are just very, very intelligent. So yeah, nice little missile tanker right there. Forgot to mention earlier, but there's another one back on the observatory deck that we used for rescuing the animals on as well that we got. So So pretty neat, pretty neat. I kind of need health just a little bit here, but it should be fine. I can get health in Sector 5 anyways. There's a section there where I can get like a red X. You haven't seen it yet, but a red X just restores a lot of health and a lot of missiles whenever you get them. However, they're a very rare drop. You might see them occasionally in this run, but you'll see a guaranteed red X drop from a certain enemy later. I might get that if I'm running low on health by then, but we'll see. We'll see. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and try and do a trick that saves 1 second. However, it's way easier than the one I attempted earlier in Sector 6, so don't worry about that. Let's see if I can get it right here. I'm going to store a Shine Spark right here and see if I can do it. Gotta jump right here, shoot out this door, and bam, got it. Very nice right there. Just gonna hold A so we can get up here and jump. Nice. Oops. Now it's time to get power bombs. I'm also going for another risky strat here that if I get it, looks really cool and saves a few seconds on the way out here. Just so I can get to a door that has a, I think, Powerbomb Tank inside of it. But now we have power bombs. We hold R while in Morph Ball and press B. And that gives us the ability to fire power bomb off. Here we go. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, beautiful. That was great. I love that. I got that in practice earlier too, so that feels really good. That saves a few seconds. Otherwise, you have to freeze these rippers down here. These turtle-looking enemies that... Yeah, these things right here, essentially. We gotta freeze them otherwise. That was really good. As you see, their power ones take a little bit to explode as well. They have a very, very, very wide blast radius. That's why they're so good. And now here, this section here, the SX is actually chasing after us. Oop, hello. I got close a little bit. So you gotta be very careful of them. I'm actually good in health now, but this enemy right here always drops the red X, so it's good to know. Oh, I got it anyways, so that's fine. Oh, well, let me show us off, I guess. Yeah, for some reason you can just kind of grab this, then hold up, and that happens. I don't know why. But I didn't place the power high enough there, so that's why that happened there in particular. Very nice. Those rippers are random where they are there, so I actually got a pretty good pattern. I'll probably get hurt by one of them on the way down here, though. That's usually how it goes. Yeah, like I thought. It's all good. For now, we're going to get a few items on the way out of Sector 5, and then we'll be on the merry way. We'll see where N takes us after this. Oops. It's a little bit tricky there if you grab the ledge like I did. Booster also destroys these blocks, these things right there, these barriers. They're destroyed by power bombs normally, but you can also use Booster to get through it, weirdly enough. And they also give you a red X. I forgot about that one. So there's a bunch of chroma blocks down here, which if you stand them for a little bit, just crumble underneath you. So we got to just freeze those rippers, get past them just like that, and get that Powerbomb Tank right there. Let's see if I can get this jump right here. Ah, I barely missed it. If I did it correctly, I can speed booster out of this room and save a little bit of time by just place a Powerbomb in the air immediately. It's a little bit faster to Morph Ball while in the air. So most of the time when you Morph Ball, we want to try doing that, unless we don't have the option to. A little shortcut there as well, using power bombs. There are power bomb blocks we can destroy along the way, and yeah, that's one instance right there of that. But yeah, this next cutscene, all M's gonna say is, Samus, please turn your ship. I have important information. That's all M says right here. I forgot to mention, by the way, we're playing in Japanese because it saves like 3 minutes on text. And that's a lot that's a lot, so very important. That's basically the only difference that matters in the speedrun. There's one difference that's gonna matter for my incentive later. So shout out to that. I'll be playing on the English version just for that though. But yeah. Like one room layout is different because it's actually one way to cheese the Easter egg we're gonna be doing later. That's what I'll be doing. But yeah. Anyways, the elevator stopped right here. So we actually have to make our way over the ship through different means. And hey look, it's our friend Ridley right here. Hey Ridley. But yeah, Ridley is currently frozen and dead. See you, Ridley. That's actually the real Ridley, but the Corax from it escapes. We'll be seeing them later. Just little spoilers on that one, but yeah, we'll be seeing them later. And now, these enemies here at the very top here, they like to drool on top of me. And thankfully, that went well. But if I get bad luck there, my speed booster gets stopped entirely because they just hit me. That was pretty good. We'll take those. I have to stop right there anyways to get that missile tank, which I can only get with Powerbomb. So we get Powerbombs, I'm going to leave one right here, and then time I run correctly, and I think that destroyed the blocks there. I think I might have went a little too early. If I did, that's fine. But, yeah. This is also a good time to save here, but I'm not, because I am very confident, and I have plenty of E-tanks to work with now. The run should be going very smoothly all the way until the end because of the amount of E-tanks that I have, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, Adam calls back to the ship because the Yakuza Choras, the animals I saved earlier, are on our ship now. They managed to find their way here and are just safe, straight up. Once again, very intelligent creatures. Say it with me. But yeah, so currently the power is actually out in the entire station here. It has to do with this vegetation here. I'm a little ahead of myself when I'm saying that because we actually don't know until after this boss fight here, but don't worry about it. But yeah, we gotta restore power to the reactor core here. So that's what we're doing. On the way here, we're gonna pick up a few items like the E-tank there. Very useful. And then I'm gonna just avoid you, take a little damage boost to get right past you. Otherwise, these space pirates here, these are space pirates by the way. Oops, forgot to do this. There we go. Otherwise, they keep respawning over and over again in this area. And that's a little bit annoying. So we just get past that one and we're good. All these power bombs here and place them, by the way, or just get rid of blocks that are in my way otherwise. Oh, here we go. Perfect luck there in the eye door. And this is one of my favorite boss fights in the entire game. This is Yakuza. It's a giant spider. At the very beginning of the fight, we'll be shooting this up here and scrolling the screen up, and that'll be doing a little bit of damage to him. He spawns right at the very top of the room once you get down here. And this part's actually random, and it got perfect luck. Okay, that's cool. So that part's random there. How long it takes for him to actually open up. But he opened up immediately. That's probably a one-round Yakuza. It's very rare that happens. However, it happened to me twice today because I did a practice run earlier. So that's pretty cool. The second phase here is very random as well where he goes. And that was actually really good. It's all reaction time there. Third phase here is just Corax. Normal Corax stuff. We're going to try and get some dumb missiles. I got one right there. Let's try and get one more right here. Nice. Very cool fight. I love that fight so much. It sucks for grinding this run though because it's very random due to just the cycles due to just like how many rounds it takes for him to open up and also the second phase entirely being random where he goes and how fast he moves and stuff. But it's a really fun fight to do. Sometimes the randomness in a speed game is just mwah, just chef's kiss. So good. Makes it fun. But yeah, I got hit myself earlier by saying the vegetation is the source for the power going out, but yeah, we turned the power on and there's still problems with the reactor, so we got to take care of that by getting rid of all the vegetation on top of the reactor here. So that's what we'll be doing. Did not destroy all this, that's fine. So this passage here actually takes us to Sector 2, once again. And this is the infamous SAX chase sequence here. This part scared the crap out of me as a kid. I'm not gonna lie with you, I died here a lot growing up. But as an adult, and as someone who's run this game since like 2015 off and on, I know what to do here. Instead of waiting in the room to our instead of waiting in the room over here, which I'm actually going to do because I'm chickening out, I can blow up that missile down there, missile block down there, and then just leave. But I messed up there. We're gonna be doing this because of that, which is something I've not done in years. But you know what? Backup strats, baby. Let's go. Marathon luck. Woo! Yeah, let's go. Woo! It's all good. No worries. I'm gonna place the power bomb right here, beginning this room, so I can just blow these blocks right here and then leave, just like that. That's for later. That's for cleanup later in the run. That'll save us time like 40 minutes from now, half an hour from now, whenever we get there. This is the last section we get to in cleanup, so whenever that is. This section of the run in general I just really love because we're gonna fight a bunch of boss fights like really quickly back to back to back. Just fought Yakuza a second ago, the giant Spire boss. Let's see if I can get this trick right here. Nah, you did. That's fine. It's pretty hard. They're gonna fight this boss right up here, Notori, who is just the source of the vegetation, essentially. Fun fact though, it's actually one of the few bosses in the game that's affected by Powerbomb, so we're gonna place them down. Also fun fact as well too, if you stand on the very right side of this platform, the left flyer will not fire at you, and the flyers below you will not fire at you either. So that's what we'll be doing, as if I don't fall off. We also have so many missiles to work with here, so we can just kind of use them to our advantage, just fire over and over again until it's dead. Now this is the Plaza Beam Core X. Let me see if I get some dumb misses on them. I'm usually pretty good at this one, but it is pretty tricky in general to get these. I missed one of them, that's okay. Still very good. And the Plaza Beam is one of my favorite powers in the game because I just love the way it sounds when you fire it. The thing is, this Plaza Beam though is it goes through enemies really cleanly. That's the biggest thing about it. That's what the game has all these enemies and just like little cubbies there. That's what it's trying to tell you. But yeah, I love the way it sounds. And let's see if I can get this Giant Spark right here. Very nice. If I got it a little bit closer to the wall there, the wall actually pushed me a bit over to the left and allowed me to get hit by an enemy there, which like saves a little bit of time because we won't have like the long bonk animation otherwise that you'd have there. And I'm actually going to do the first part of something a little different from that I was used to before when I actually submitted this run. But there's a new cleanup route that Williker uses for this game that I actually learned recently before actually doing this run, like a few weeks ago. Now, what this entails is getting this power up right, or this tank right here now, and then instead of getting it during cleanup later. And then later on, we're going to get some different items in general during cleanup. It's gonna be good, but trust me when I say that is faster to do. Normally you get that screw attack during cleanup, but it's good to do that Powerbomb as well. It's not really slow or anything. It's also on the way out of Sector 2 as well, so which works. But yeah, I'm actually shocked that we got Plaza Beam there because he not advised us to get that. He didn't even know that we could get that. So that's what happened there. But he tells us about some explosion happening in Sector 5. Which we kind of foreshadowed on earlier, so we're gonna go investigate that and see what's going on there. I guess on the way over here, if we have any more donations, now it's probably a good time.
We're still sitting where we were. Blue Kirby is still in the lead, so I guess you're winning.
Yeah. But should I be winning though? I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Incentives are still open for Rolled Out and F-Zero and Pokemon Puzzle League. So there's a lot of things that you can start putting your donations toward. Every little bit helps the OI Foundation. So everything is incredibly appreciated. That's all I got for now. So
sweet.
Good luck, Samus.
I'm gonna do a hard trick right here. Or not really a hard trick, but it's a really cool looking trick is what I'm gonna be doing here. So it's the same as before. Outside of the jump in front of the door here. I'll be shooting this beam right here and whee! Whee! And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Bonk! There it is. That's so good. Let's time this missile correctly right here. There we go. There's a missile block right there. It's very easy to miss, but that's where an E-Tag is. So, I mentioned earlier because I was doing that trick, but we're actually going to fight Nightmare now, who is the boss we saw in the background earlier, basically. I was just kind of running around, causing havoc. That's what we're doing right now. I just got a red X drop there. That's really rare. Alright, cool. I didn't need it, but like, it's always cool when that happens because it's very rare for it to even happen in the first place. So I might get 2 of them as well, which is like mind-blowing, but yeah. Alright, we gotta do the Powerbomb right here, get this Powerbomb Tank done here. I'm gonna place one right up here, right up here, right next to you. Just like that, and that'll blow up all that, so we can get over here. I think it's a recharge room right there. I want to say that's correct. I've never been there before. First I haven't in a long time, but yeah. Anyways, up here is where Nightmare is, so we're gonna go find him. There's also an E-Tag right after this this eye-door right here that I'm gonna get because I don't know why it's here actually. You could be very risky and use the you jump off the chrome blocks here, which is a one-frame window to get that E-Tank, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna swag out for a bit while Nightmare spawns in. Nightmare is a very large boss, it takes up a good amount of the screen. I will say, by the way, once I defeat Nightmare and he turns into the Core X, I will say there's a flashing lights warning. So be aware of that. I'll call it out once it gets closer, but just want to say that ahead of time. Anyways, that's the first and second phase down right there of Nightmare, and now his face is gonna explode off. He's gonna melt. We're gonna shoot missiles at him. His face is gonna melt right in front of us. Very scary looking boss fight, but I love him though. Very fun. I'm gonna manipulate his movement here, so he just goes around me like this, and then flashing lights warning once I destroy his phase right here. I don't know why it's like this. It's just very bright for no reason. And flashing lights are done. Not get a triple double here. It's all good though. I like to say we never get a triple double on Nightmare, like 3 double misses in a row. I call it triple double. Something messed around, got a triple double. Shout out to Ice Cube. There we go. And with that, with destroying Nightmare, we got the gravity suit, which allows us to go through water just like it's nothing, basically. So on the way here, classic Metroid game design. Oh, the water is so slow. We're so sluggish in this. It's the worst. Oh, I hate it. And now we can just kind of go through like it's nothing. Love it though, honestly. Classic Metroid design right there. I forgot to mention earlier too, but like those space pirates that we saw earlier, back in on the main deck, they can turn to fish essentially using the X parasites. Kind of wild, honestly. But yeah, up here is a Powerbomb Tank. Just gonna get that real quick. Then I'm just gonna go right over here and see if I can do this correctly. There we go, nice. I forgot to mention earlier as well. There's a lot of stuff to mention in this run, but if you're holding a charge shot while you're spinning and jumping, you can press R to shoot it. So that's called an R shot. It allows you to essentially not lose any momentum at all while you're shooting your regular shots. Because if you shoot your shot in the air while you're spin jumping, it halts your momentum entirely. It makes you stand up. But R shots allow you to just not do that. Also, that was the worst room in the game right there, in my opinion. It's just very unintuitive of how you get to go through there. It's very easy to get hurt by like all the enemies as well. I don't like it. I don't think any runners really like that room. But yeah. Yeah, it places Powerbomb right here. It destroys that block right there, so we can destroy it. So we can use his missiles. I didn't shoot another beam, but that's all good. Just keep on moving. Just keep his momentum going. It's all good. Now we're gonna use Speed Booster to destroy some bomb blocks right here. Just by doing it correctly, but I didn't do it correctly there. It's all good though, no worries. Oops. There we go. Now right down here, coincidentally enough, is the level 4 doors. I did not know about this, he not advised this, but yeah. And once again, more enemies that would normally be in certain areas now show up in those areas because of the level 4 doors being unlocked. And actually the last set of doors we unlocked as well too. There's no more beyond that one. So now they can access every part of the entire space station here. This room's a little bit tricky to deal with. We're gonna destroy all the enemies down there with power bombs, just spawn both those golden crabs and destroy them with a charge shots, and just get through there quickly. And then right through here is an E-Tag, which we're gonna get, and then we're just gonna get out of there. Love the music in this area, by the way. It's so relaxing. It's so good. Oh, we're gonna go all the way to the right now, and just kind of make our way out of here as fast as we can. Which we can now do in general thanks to the level 4 doors being unlocked. We couldn't before. Nice. Very good right there, honestly. There's some good movements. If I shot that missile on the very first frame I can get out of that doorway there, I can actually freeze that enemy with the shell there and just jump off of him, which saves a little bit of time. It's very hard to do so. Very nice. Now we can do a hard trick right here. I'm gonna try and store 2 Shine Sparks during this trick here. If we do it correctly, we can get 2 tanks at once. Here we go. Come on, let's see if I can get this. Ah, it's a little high there. That's fine. Just if I did it correctly though, I can just store a Shine Spark right there, use it in the air, and get that Powerbomb Tank just immediately. No problem at all. I was very close there. I messed up in my practice as well, but it's all good. I was so close. I wish I got that, but it's fine. Back up there, just going down there and getting the getting the speed booster normally. Words are hard. I've been talking a lot. That's the point of marathons. You talk a lot and you say a lot of cool things about a game you love, and that's what this game is for me. Absolutely love this game. Anyways, here's the fusion missiles. During the Easter egg later, we'll be skipping these. And because of that, the game does not know, it doesn't want you to do that, so that's a little funny mess that the developers put in, so yeah. Anyways, we hold R while, and it charges the fusion missiles, which does that, essentially. It's a pretty useless upgrade as a whole. There's not a whole lot of uses for it, but it does have some niche uses in 100% later, which is nice. I haven't actually mentioned this at all before, but with every new missile upgrade you get in this run, the missiles fire a bit faster than before, which actually I'm not supposed to morph forward there. Right here I'm supposed to, which makes getting double missiles a lot harder in general. So with the fusion missiles, getting doubles are now like really difficult because they move very fast once you shoot them. I'm gonna do 1 Powerbomb right here. That's my little strat for this area. Oops. Didn't do the movement correctly, but it's all good. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, that is the last item we can get in Sector 4 right there. We've gotten all of them in Sector 4 now at this point. So later on, once again, to clean up, we're actually going to just go straight through Sector 4 into the next sector. So, yeah. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Yeah, Am's kind of stalling us for unlocking the level 4 doors there. We're not supposed to be able to do that. But then he tells us about Sector 6, where the security robot we fought about in Sector 3, like way earlier in the run, is come back for revenge. It didn't get destroyed earlier. As you might have recalled earlier, it just kind of went through the roof and just left. So it's back now. It's very upset. Also, that robot's called Box. In this fight up here that we're gonna have with it, we have to call the robot Xbox. Gets affected by an X parasite, but yeah. Funny Microsoft, anyways. Alright. I'm gonna try to do an R shot to destroy it, to open the door on the way out here. Or on the way into Sector 6 here. See if I can get it. It's a little bit tricky, but yeah. Just anything we do to momentum, just like that, and get out of here. Or get through here as fast as we can. Earlier in the game, I unlocked this area right here. So we're gonna just go and solve this puzzle, just like that. Get that E-Tank and just get out of here. Bam. Once again, the Ice Core X, or the Ice X's, they just run away from us now because we have the various two. We are now the threat to them instead of the other way around. Yeah, we can go through here. We can go through now because we have power bombs. We did that before. We were in Sector 5, or we were in Sector 6 rather. So now we go through here. One way to advance is actually just go down here and initiate this little sequence here. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Warning, no entry.
So yeah, it's kind of the alarm that's set off right there. You're not supposed to be able to go to that area, but we have no choice, essentially, is what it's going to boil down to. But we'll get into that later. Now we're going to fight Xbox, who is right here. Oh, I did not grab the ladder. I'm going to do that. Not a good start to this fight, but it's all good. I forgot about these missiles. What's... That's all good. No worries, no worries. Let's try that again. Bam. Alright, now we're in the groove. Now we're in the groove here. We're in the groove. Don't worry. See, we're good. Very nice. All right, now we got to destroy this Corex. This is the only one we... Thank you, thank you. It's actually the only one we cannot double missile at all. Actually, that's kind of a lie. You can if you're tasked, or just like really, really good. There's not enough room to actually like set it up at all here. The ceiling's very low here. But yeah, with that, we get what do we get actually? I'm blanking on it. Oh yeah, wave beam. Duh, that's what we get. We get wave beam, which allows us to shoot our beam through walls and get into the restricted area that the alarm currently is going off for. So here's some big. I'm about to do some big lore stuff, some big lore dumping on you right here. But essentially, this restricted area is where all these different Metroids are being stored. And it's kind of a secret area that you're not supposed to be able to get to, but we're kind of here. So there's these Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and the Omega Metroid here. That's here. That's being stored here. They're all different Metroids being powered in Metroid 2, essentially. Also a fun fact, if you jump into this doorway, for some reason all the Metroids are on the left side of the room here. But yeah, that's kind of weird. The SX is currently trying to destroy this area because, well, it's all a secret. It's something that could destroy them. Because, fun fact, the X-Parasites are actually natural enemies, oh wait, actually, no, other way around actually. The Metroids are the natural predators of the X-Parasites. But since all the Metroids were destroyed, at the end of Super Metroid, there's the last one there that destroyed Mother Brain, or the final boss fight of the game. That's actually, like, this area here is something the that SX would want to destroy, because it's just naturally not good for the Metroids to be around. And now here Adam says something very bone-chilling in general. He says there may be as many as 10 SAXs on the board. Again, 10 SAXs. Because just like a regular X-Parasite, they just multiply just by existing. Asexual reproduction, if you will. I think it's what it's called. Some science term, but yeah. They just reproduce asexually like that. It's really, really bone-chilling, like I said. Samus just kind of just like taking the news right there. Also, Samus talks during some of these cutscenes now as well. So that's a fun little thing. But you won't see that until way later because it's actually the last sector we're going into before cleanup, where we're getting all the rest of the items in the entire game. This is the 100% spirit after all. So we gotta get all the items. That is the requirement for 100% in this game, so yeah.
Do I have a moment? Oh, excuse me.
Soon. I have to explain a few things, actually.
No problem. Go for it.
Yeah, so like in this room right here, for instance, we have to destroy this enemy through the wall using our wave beam. You're not destroyed. Hello. There we go. And then like right through here, we're going to be destroying this enemy right here. This golden pirate's going to spawn. And we're getting a little, one of the few glitches in this run, actually. We're going to shoot it and then turn around, because it can only be hurt from the back. So, but if we turn around, for some reason, the game detects the hitbox of the golden pirate being in the front of it. So that's a thing. So you kind of just destroy it that way. We're going to shoot the missile up there so we can unlock the area for later. Power him right there so we can do that. And then golden pirate right here. This room has 2 golden pirates in it. Hopefully we can destroy him pretty quickly. We gotta do this. Oh, that was beautiful! What the heck? That was incredible! That went perfectly. The room's normally really difficult. After that room, we actually have to go ahead and get to the boss fight, which is right here. And I mentioned earlier about Ridley being destroyed and everything. Well, he's back. Right here. And he's got a little bomb in his head. Volume lowering, by the way. This boss fight's really loud. Now, the trick to this boss fight is using our charge beam to do a lot of damage. Charge beam does damage per frame it goes inside an enemy, or a boss in this case. So shooting it diagonally inside of Ridley makes it so we do a lot of damage. And there we go. That's the boss fight, but now we have to defeat the core egg, which is actually really hard. I tried to do a downwards stealth missile there. I've gotten that once ever. It's really difficult. But if he dies too low to the ground there, like what happened right there, that's the best way to deal with it. See if I can get one right here. Maybe I can get this? No. Doubles are really hard, Ridley, so it's fine. But there we go. That's Ridley. And with that, we officially start the cleanup section. I say right now, while we're getting out of here, let's get the donations in.
All right. I'm not sitting on any donations at the moment, but I did just want to announce that the Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green bids or the incentives are open, so you can donate to click the nickname of the Pokemon that will be our cutter and the Pokemon that will be our flyer.
Get them in, people. Get them in.
Yeah. All right. Good luck cleaning up.
Thank you. Thank you. Got a little bit of movement on the way out of here before then, but it's all good. Waybeam to get through this door right here. Oh, by the way, we got Screw Attack from Ridley, by the way, which allows us to essentially have an attack while we're using our spin jump and destroy Screw Attack blocks, which is the last blocks we need to get all the items in the game, essentially. So now we're going to just go ahead and do that. Once we get out of this room right here to the right, that's where the cleanup officially starts. And we'll be doing about, I want to say about 18, 19, 20 minutes of just straight movements and just really hard tricks. It's my favorite part of the run by far. I absolutely love it. It's going to be great. I hope you all enjoy it as well. For now, I'm going to set up a pretty tight speed boost right here. Let's see if I can get this. I'm going to go for the risky strat. Yeah, perfect right there. Very nice. That's not the last tight speed booster we're getting, by the way, in Sector 1. We gotta do 2 more. Very, very soon. I'm gonna set up for that actually right now. So this is the newer strat I'm doing. I don't have much to save, but I'm gonna destroy those screw type blocks right there. Destroy these enemies right here, and then light up inside this doorway, and hopefully I can get this. This is actually really tight. Very nice. Then Powerbomb Tank right there, and then there's an E-Tank up here in the boss room from earlier where we fought the first beam works of the game. If I do this correctly, I can destroy a Shrine Spark right here. I did not get it, that's fine. I destroyed it right there though, which is still fine, but I was going to try to avoid going inside the save room. Anywhere you can save time in the cleanup section is very, very good. Because like I said, it's all movements. This is all you at this point, basically. And it's just a big source of just time saving, just play really well. But yeah, it's right up there. I actually think the last item I found casually in this game, when I was casually saying it like a year or 2 ago, before I was inspired for this. It's a very obscure item. I would never have found that. Or I did find it. I never looked up a guide for it, but I eventually found it. And it was like I said, one of the last ones I actually found. Yeah, it's hard. Anyways. There's one item up here we gotta get inside the safe room. Just like before in Sector 4, there's just a fake block right here we can destroy. And it's right up here. We could have got this one way earlier in the game as well, because we can actually wall jump off these walls. But it's a bit faster to use space jump here, so that's why I didn't do that. Then we're gonna do the 4/5 Shine Spark of Sector 1 here. Of Sector 1 cleanup. I could make this also more difficult by doing a space jump, or space boost, which is where you space jump while you're doing a regular boost. Okay, well that happened, never mind. I was gonna throw a Shine Spark right there. I don't know what happened. I think my input was like slightly too early or something. But I could have gotten a speed boost all the way to the left here, gotten that missile tank I just got, and then gotten this one by bouncing off the wall and jumping up to it. So a bit unfortunate that happened, but it's all good. It happens sometimes. Like I said earlier, sometimes you gotta go slow to go fast. It's all good. But yeah, this is actually a new route to me. This is done in the world record. It saves a few seconds to use routes over the previous one, but the previous one you actually went to the right there and gotten I think it's a missile tank in Sector 1. That's the last item you get in Sector 1, but we could actually get that later, and it would save us time, so we're going to do that. Right there I did a space boost to get that, to get that missile tank right there, and then just get a space boost right through there. Get that E-Tank, let's fire him down, and oops, yo, back up here, go through this one tile gap, there we go. One tile gap's where the BAM exists, is an ace begin that run. It's all good though. But yeah, well, let's get that Powerbomb Tank right there. Going right up here. Back to this area again, and then fun fact for you, you actually cannot grab ledges during power bombs, so actually place a bomb right there to get on top of that ledge without grabbing it to save a few seconds. I don't know why you can't grab ledges during power bombs, by the way. It's very strange. But that's a thing. With screw attack here, we can just destroy stretches in one hit, no problem at all. We can do some R shots to pass these things. Screw attacks also destroy these fireballs here, which is nice. Makes it so I don't get hurt on the way over to this area over here. This area, this part here is pretty gigantic, just in the way it looks, this room. But not too big actually. all it's here is just one Powerbomb Tank, and that's it. I'm going right over here. Got to backtrack a little bit to get out of here. Get used to this music, by the way. It's very good, but you hear it for the next like 20 minutes, so get used to it. Alright, we're gonna set for a speed boost trick here as well. In the new route for this, we used to backtrack and get the power tank that I got a second ago after doing a space boost, essentially, to go through the lava room that went through. But this new route's actually a bit faster through Sector 3 in the end. But I just do it, and it's faster because we're able to do this part just the normal way, which is kind of fun because you do this. Whee! Wait. Whee! And bonk. It's a very, very long shine spark right there. We're starting to get that tank right there, so gotta go down there just a little bit. Now there's a little shortcut to get through here, and this allows us to get back to the very beginning of the sector as well. In order to get through faster especially... Oh wow, that thing actually got me, okay. That was weird. But in order to get through faster, we can do another space boost for this. Just like that, and then go up here and destroy those bomb blocks with screw attack, which also destroy bomb blocks. A lot of things are not bombs, destroy bomb blocks, by the way. That's a thing about this game. It's kind of cool. It's good it's not like a single-use thing. Some of these blocks, I guess. Place Powerbomb right there. It'll destroy the blocks in front of us while we're getting missile tank. Now we're going to start a speed boost once again. Go through there. And get the C-Tank. And then we have one more item in Sector 3. But weirdly enough, it's actually on the way to Sector 5 here. Because it's right here for some reason. And that's all Sector 3 right there. We have all the items in Sector 3. And now we're on Sector 5. There's going to be a very short cleanup section. We did get most of the items earlier. This space parts are a little bit annoying in this room. Just a little bit. Slight annoyance. There we go. Fuel. Just like that. And there's only a few items left we gotta get through here. I'm gonna try and do a ice pistol strat at that. Just a little bit of time instead of space jumping up here. I unlocked a door to my left there, which is why I shot there. And I was able, and because of that, I was able to do a speed boost or a shine spark all the way to the left through that doorway and get 2 items just like that. Very quick. I actually like this try a lot. It's really cool. We're gonna get 2 more items on the way out of here. One that's inside this room here. Could've got it earlier once again, but screw attack destroys bomb blocks, so we just screw attack that block and then just shoot the other block that's blocking the tanks. That's all we do there. And this room's kind of a puzzle room, but the solution is just to lagger there. It's just jump right there. The wall, the ceiling there just doesn't exist. And now here's actually the hardest part of the entire run. Sector 6 cleanup. There are a lot of really hard speed boosting tricks in this sector, especially. If you fail them, you lose a lot of time. So hopefully this goes well. I'm gonna concentrate for this one a bit. Hopefully I can do it. Got set up, I just place a power on there and then let it go off, and then do an R shot, destroy his door. And see if I can not land here. I think I am looking good for this. Yeah, there we go, that was nice. I'm gonna do another shine spark right here. We'll turn into a little space boost just like that. And bam, get another Powerbomb Tank. I think I messed up the setup for this. Yeah, I did not get the screw attack jump right there. It's all good though. Speed boost into that block there, and then destroyed by a screw attack. We're gonna take a little detour here to the restricted area we were in earlier. Now, if I do this step incorrectly, then I would actually be shine sparking upwards to sector 1 once again, but we don't need to go there. It's slow to go there. So we're gonna try and just like jump at the right time and see how this works out, I guess. For whatever reason, there's just kind of a Powerbomb Tank just floating in the middle of nowhere, right up here. If you go up higher, you go to sector 1 though, which is why you don't want to shine spark there. And then I'm gonna set up for another shine spark right up here. This one's pretty tight to get. I might miss it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, easy every time. Oh, easy. Look at that. Bam. Nice. And now we're gonna go back behind where Box was. We never went back there earlier when we fought Box, but there's a few things we gotta get over there, including something that's actually really tricky. We got to do a frame perfect trick, a frame perfect jump, if you will, to get this. I think it's a Powerbomb Tank up here. Not this one, but the one up here. The normal way to do this is you have freeze and ouch that goes over the thermal blocks, but instead we got. I almost got it there actually. Jump on the thermal blocks for 1 frame. That's all we can do for this. And there we go, second try. I'll take it. Very nice. So yeah, frame perfect trick. You can actually get walled there for a while if you're not careful. I just try and mash on the thermal block and hope it works. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's okay. But second try is very good there. We definitely take those. Alright, can destroy screw attack blocks, and then this is the really hard part right here. I have to do a space boost for a while in this area. And also shoot my shot there as well. I messed it up, that's fine. So the way to do this part normally is to bomb these little switches right here. They're hidden, you can't really see them. But yeah, we're gonna go right over here and just do this. Just like that. I'm gonna do a little bit of a risky strat here, but hey, gotta show off for the people, you know? Ignore that. We'll try that again, If I try that again, I mean we're gonna try the risky strat again because I'm like this. Let's do this. Redemption! Hey, there we go. In reality, it's actually the fast strat, but yeah, it looks cool. I gotta show it off. If I did this correctly, I might be able to actually get through here before it shows up. Nope, didn't get it. That's fine. It's all good. So actually, we're gonna just get out of Sector 6 now. We got everything in it, but we have to get to the next tunnel here. It leads to the next sector. That's what we're currently doing. We're just gonna do a little bit of movement until we get there. I think you can probably fit in 1 donation right here, actually. Do we have any donations? I guess not. You're Sector 4, by the way. This is, we're just gonna do this. We shot this, we destroyed some missile blocks, and then... Oh, hey, look, the tunnel to Sector 2, it's right here. Yeah! We don't need to do Sector 4 at all. We got everything there earlier. But now, here's actually the last sector we're doing, and then we have just there's one item on the main deck we gotta get, and then that's it. And if we got everything in the game, then I will know by the time we get the last item, basically. But for now, this room is called Crumble City, because it's entirely made out of crumble blocks. Like that. I just did a frame perfect jump off of them. It's very easy to do that here, honestly, because I'm trying to time it correctly so you don't land on them. But there we go. Nice. There's 2 items right in there. I know in like Metroid Fusion randomizer runs, this room is especially really notorious because you can go through this room with that space jump, but it is extremely difficult because you have to do frame perfect jumps over and over again to do it, and the reward is worth it if there is something here that can give you an item. Oops, I actually messed this up. I'm gonna try that again. It's actually the new trick in the route here. I'm gonna do this, and then bam. This should go well. I actually missed the technique, but it's no big deal. The point is that I want to get the speed boost right there so I can go through this room, and then We're gonna go and get the last item in Sector 1 right here real quick, which is very close to where a tunnel is. Oops. Okay, I still got it. I'm gonna mash down right here. There we go. Very nice. Now let's go back to Sector 2. Like I said, a little bit of a quick detour, but it's worth it because fast. Fun fact about spearrunning this game, you gotta go fast. Oops. Go right through there, get this Mist Tank right here. Again, could have gotten this one earlier. It just you could have gotten there first visit in Sector 2, but faster to do it now because Powerbomb and Screw Attack and stuff. Then we got backtrack through this room here, which Powerbombs and Screw Attack make it a lot more trivial. And then I could go for a very risky strat in this room here, where I can jump off a Crumble block, but I'm going to take it safely like you usually do here and just freeze that Ripper and just go right on through and get that Powerbomb there. But wait, there's more! Another Powerbomb Tank. Now we can get out of here. You can single wall jump in this game, by the way, but it requires using those little hooks there to do so. There's also, again, another tank could have gone earlier using the ladder up here, but we didn't do it. Faster to do it now with space jumps because the ladders take a little bit of time. They're a little bit slow. This one here, we can only get later though because we need a gravity suit for it, but yeah. Oops, hello. And now, fun fact for you all, we have one more item to get in Sector 2, but it's very far out of the way. So we got a little bit of movement on the way over there. Earlier in the game, we unlocked this area up here. Or actually, we kind of cleared the way a little bit by using a Powerbomb in this room. That's finally coming into play now, after all this time. It's actually, never mind. I don't think you have time to do it. I guess after we get the two items in this room up here, I'll call for it again, but yeah. Not yet. I gotta concentrate a little bit in this room because it's a bit tricky. Your Screw Attack blocks right there in the room where Zozobeam was earlier. Yeah, tank right there, and we have to chain a Shine Spark all the way through this room using these slopes here, and run these chrono blocks as well. All the way to get through here. So there's 3, there's 4, and then one more up here. Got that one. We're not done yet though. Let's see if I can get this right here. Nah, missed it. It's a frame perfect trick to short Shine Spark on that chrono block right there, essentially. And if I did that, you have just enough time to destroy these previous blocks right there, basically. And with that, we have one item left that's on the main deck. It's gonna take us a little bit to get there, though. So if you have any donations, now is a perfect time for it.
We are still where we are.
Come on, people, get some donations in. This is a charity
we do
marathon,
have one
buddy.
processing, but it might be international, so we're gonna
That's
wait
fair.
on that for a bit. That's okay.
Okay.
Your blue
Get it in
Kirby
there,
is still winning, though.
Nice, nice.
Heck yeah.
So, fun little thing. Defeat missions aren't really too useful in general, but this is the one time we actually do use it right here. So we can just freeze those two enemies and get out of this room a little bit faster. Oh, I forgot. These enemies, by the way, evolved from the Zoro you saw earlier in Sector 2, the first time I went around. Those giant larva-looking things. Those are the fully adult forms of it. Let's say fully evolved forms like it's Pokemon, but no, it's not Pokemon. Well, I guess it works too for nature, so never mind. Either way. These blocks right here, there's ones that look like caution tape. They're all Screw Attack blocks. We can just kind of go through them. Oops. Here we go. And then the last one is right through here, through that thing there. There's a Powerbomb Tank right up here. Looking good on our E-Tanks. I'm pretty sure we have all the missiles in the game. It should be 250, but we're down 2, which means we have it. And then we use a few problems away here, so it's 61. That should be everything. I think we're good. For now, all we're going to do is talk to Adam and initiate the final, really long cutscene of the game. So here we go. Cleanup is officially done right here. And now it's time to talk to Adam. So, Lord Dump time. So in the game right here, Adam wants us essentially to wait for the Federation to arrive, which is just like the people employed Samus stuff, essentially. That's what Adam wants us to do, but we can't. But Samus knows we can't exactly do that because SX is a giant threat to the entire galaxy. If they get out of here at all, they're gonna just destroy everything, and that's very, very concerning. So she's kind of fighting with Adam right now over just that right there, because Adam doesn't know. He's just following orders essentially. But yeah, that's what's happening right here. This whole dialogue of Sam's just telling Adam essentially what would happen if we let the X escape and the SAX just roam free in general. But Adam is not letting Samus out of his room after that transmission there. And Samus actually mentions Adam by name right here in this dialogue towards him, which is it kind of triggers some memories inside his mainframe here essentially. So this is not like another person in here. It's actually the consciousness of Adam Malkovich, Samus's commanding officer in Metroid Other M, who actually died there. That zoom in scared me as a kid. I don't know why. But yeah. And now Adam's on board. He says his famous line that Samus references a few times in the game, which is "Any objections, lady?" Every time. It's very good. I love that scene so much. It's very long, and of course, it goes by in 1 minute because the Japanese version is very fast. But with that, we're going to fight the SAX. After all this time, after all this build-up the entire game, we're going to fight off the SAX and see what happens here. What I'm going to do for this fight is I'm going to freeze it immediately right here, and just keep on shooting it for charge shots, and then freezing it immediately afterwards until its first phase is down. Should be very quick, like that. There we go. And then second phase is right here. It just kind of transforms this giant nightmare creature, just like that. Then we can shoot 2 charge shots, and it's just dead immediately. And now here's the really hard part for me, is the Ice Beam Core X. That just spawns in from the SAX after you defeat it. The hard part is getting double misses on it. It's possible, but it's really difficult because you have to kind of fall down a bit. And then, if we time it correctly, we shoot 2 missiles on the same frame. But it's very tricky. I think I got 1 of them there, actually. No, I did not. Never mind. I got 0 of them. That's okay. It's very difficult, but it is it's 3 seconds, up to 9 maybe, like, if you get it right at the end of the run. It can clutch at a PB for you. It did for me last time I ran this. Yeah. But with that, we are going to now blow up the space station and hopefully destroy all the X parasites along with it. And all the SAXs as well, too, which, like I mentioned earlier, there are, like, as many as 10 of them on the ship. That was just 1 we defeated there out of potentially 10 SAXs. So yeah, now the space station on collision course with planet SR388, where Metroid 2 takes place. And we have to get out of here. That's very important. We can't be on the ship and explode it, because that means we also explode. That's how logic works. But yeah, tricky little jump right there. Nope, that's fine. You can like not land there and just jump there. We call it zigzag. Anyways, one last little speed boost we're gonna do in here, or one last shine spark we're gonna do here. Hopefully we can get this. This one's very tricky, but if we get it, it looks really cool. And way too early on that one actually. I was supposed to shine spark a little lower, but it's all good. Anyways, we gotta escape our ship right here, but where is it? I don't know. Oh god, hello. So that's the Omega Metroid. This thing escaped from the restricted area we were in earlier, the secret labs we were in earlier, essentially. And now it's just wreaking havoc on the ship. It's stopping us from escaping, essentially. We cannot hurt it currently, and this part's stripped, it's wired down to 1 health. And here's the SX saving us to the Ice Beam. It shows us that we can actually destroy the Ice Beam. And we're going to do that right now, just like this. And see if I can get the fast strat here. This is our fire loss, by the way. I did not get the fast strat, oh no. We'll run it back, it's fine, we'll run it. I did not run it back properly. Hold on, we got this. Almost got it there, but it's fine. I messed up the initial strat. You can essentially stun lock him and kill him, but there we go, that's still good. So time will be very soon, by the way. So get ready on time. For now, I'm just gonna have to wait for the ship to come back in. After we call time, we're gonna load it up a lot more and store it up as well, by the way, so time! So yeah, we have to wait till the credits are done to see if we got 100% or not. I'm pretty sure we did, but we gotta make sure. It's just a Metroid tradition in general just to see the in-game time anyways. And of course, that's how we check if we got 100% or not, so yeah. 146 is not bad. My PB is a 143.12 right now. I'm gonna be grinding this game and a bunch of other Metroid games leading up on my stream, leading up to Metroid Dread's release, where I'll also be playing that casually comes out, and of course running that game because oh my god, I'm so excited for that game. But yeah, if y'all are interested in Metroid speedruns at all, be sure to follow my channel, twitch.tv/nmr_Shasta. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Metroid games leading up to Metroid Dread, including this game, Metroid Samus Returns, which came out in 2017 on the 3DS. Very good speed game as well. Metroid Prime Hunters for Nintendo DS. I absolutely love that run. It's very underrated. Not a whole people run it, but it's very broken speed run. And might do some Zero Mission, might do some Fusion Rando at some point. We'll see. But yeah, if y'all want to follow me, feel free to do so. But let me tell you about the lore real quick while the credits are going on here in a second. So essentially, the animal we saved earlier were able to actually save us in the end. They were piloting the ship with Am's guidance, and yeah, they're able to come back in and just save us. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh. But yeah, that's how we beat the game. In the end, Samus is actually running away from the Federation now because she denied their orders entirely, and she's kind of a criminal in a way, which is why Metroid Dread especially just really excites me, because the prospect of just what could happen after Fusion. Because before Dread comes out, this is the last game of the Metroid timeline, but the prospect of like Samus running away and being a criminal like this is actually really cool to me. Am I going to play Metroid Dread? We'll see. No one knows. I don't know yet. It's just speculation, but yeah, it's so cool. Metroid's such a cool series in general. One of my favorites out of anything Nintendo's released. I guess I can give it, but yeah, that's the story until now, essentially, until Dread. I guess to give a quick shout out to a few people in the Metroid Fusion community, in particular Hercules Bench Press, aka Herc. He's one of the people who helped me especially learn this game back in the day. He's absolute homie, very, very knowledgeable on this game, and just in general, just a very, very good person. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you're watching. No, it's all good. But yeah, if you want to learn this game as well, the community for it is very, very receptive to new runners. We have a Discord on Sphere.com. You just go there, and Discord's on like one of the tabs on the side. There's a learning channel. There's a learning channel inside the Discord as well. You can ask questions in. There's a few guides out there for both 100% and 80%. Both very, very, very fun runs. I've run this game since 2015 off and on. I spent a lot of time on this one. It's such a fun run. Would highly recommend it if you're interested. Also, Herc as well too made a guide for 8%. It's very, very thorough and goes through a lot. And it explains a lot. It's really good. Would highly recommend checking it out. But anyways, it's time for the IGT. It's time for the in-game time, if you will. Let's see what we got, and also see if we got 100% as well. My guess is we got like a 110 IGT, maybe a 111. I'm not sure. Somewhere around there, I think. I think maybe it's a 108. But let's see. Did we get 100%? Did we get it? Clear time first. 110, like I said. And your rate for collecting items is 100%. There we go. And that being said, before I get off, we actually have an incentive to do real quick, which I need a different card for. So, fun fact, I own 3 cards for this game. I have my childhood copy, I have a copy I got for practice, and then the Japanese copy I have here, which I did the run on. So, let me see if this is the correct copy real quick. There we go. If that is a save file in Sector 4, we should be good. Otherwise, I'm putting my other copy here. It's not the right one. Yeah, let's go. I probably should mark these at some point. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, here's the save file right here. I'm gonna do this because it's better. Surround sound. So in order to get to the secret message and the way I do this, I have to actually move a little bit here to get there. So if y'all want to get some donations in real quick, that's probably a good time until we get there.
All right. So while we're waiting to get that secret message to be shown, I do have a $50 donation from Greg that says "Excellent Fusion Run."
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job. We also have a few pending donations that are kind of in a strange limbo at the moment, but we did get about $75 towards Purple Kirby. So Purple Kirby
Purple's
is
pretty good.
going to be the one so far.
But I like
Purple
blue,
Squad
though.
rides up. So that was, it won't show up in the tracker at the moment, but purple is now in the lead, so if you want a different one, you still have a little bit of time.
Alright, so here we go. Here's how I'm gonna do this. So if you kind of spin up here and then shoot the missile like that, you can actually shoot at a very precise angle and freeze this enemy right here. This room's actually changed to the Japanese version. There's only 2 tunnels here instead of 3. See if I can do this. It might take like a second try here, a second like attempt. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. Nice. Perfect. But yeah, that allows us to essentially bypass getting the fusion missiles entirely. You can only do that in English version. The way to do this on any version, though, is to do a very, very, very hard chain of shine sparks all the way up the top of the first underwater room in Sector 4, essentially. Or I guess technically the second one. The very tall one where which led into what I called the worst room in the game earlier. But yeah, you can do like a series of shine sparks all the way up there. And it can go through the normal Sector 4 area, if you do that correctly. But anyways, if you do that, this Easter egg message pops up here, and I'll read it out loud. Samus, I'm impressed that you were able to make it back. That trick of the shine spark was very ingenious. I didn't do it, but you know. That's our Samus Aran. Magnificent. Truly magnificent. As a reward, let's fill her in on our plan. Computer? That is not advisable. Bah! No more joking. Samus, get back on task. Is your objective clear? Yes. I wonder how many players will read this message. So good. That's a secret message right there. It's a fun little Easter egg in the game. Bonk. Oh. And with that, that's Metroid Fusion. Hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more Metroid experience, like I said, feel free to follow my channel. I'll be spewing a lot of Metroid between now and Metroid Dread comes out. And afterwards, too, of course, I'll be running Dread. But, yeah, I'm so excited for that game. This is one of my favorite games ever made, and a sequel to it is just something I never thought would even happen. I thought it got canceled back in the DS era like 10 plus years ago. So, the fact that it's coming out in a month excites me to no end. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the marathon. Shout out to my friend David running next to Kirby Air Ride. That's going to be a really fun run. Hope you all enjoy it.